Hello friends, I'm back with one of my finance videos, short videos for financial literacy amongst dentists. So a very common question or very common saying is there in each and every family. पैसा इन्वेस्ट करना है एफडी में डाल एफडी सबसे सेफ है. सो लेट्स डिस्कस टुडे अबाउट वेदर एफडी अच्छी है या बुरी है. Just listen to it with the open mind, with an open mind, and say without any bias in your mind. So let's presume, what is the common prevalent rate of interest? Average FD for 1 year is 5.7, 5.8. Let's presume it at 6%. So you have kept that money, your emergency money, in an FD, so that if you have any problem at any time, for example the COVID catastrophe struck us, so उस पैसे को हम तोड़वा लेंगे. So what is the mode of action? That 5.7, 5.8, as we have presumed at 6%, you need the money, so you go to the bank and break the FD. So remember that 6%, what we have presumed, was for 1 year. You are getting it broken, let's suppose, in 5 months. So the banks have a different slab, 0 to 15, 15 to 30, then 30 to 4, 31 to 45 days, and then 45 to 90, 90 to 180, 180 to 270, and 270 to 365 days approximately. So what will happen? So if your 1 year was presumed at 6%, your one at 5 months will fall in the category of 90 to 180 days. It is less than 6 months, roughly 180 days. So you will get for that slab. Let's presume the yearly is at 6, so that percentage would surely be at around about 5% or maybe 4%. Let's presume it on the higher side. As I presumed on the higher side, for that, let's presume here also on the higher side at 5%. So you break the FD. Number one, you lose the cumulative advantage, the compounded interest, which is given to an FD above 6 months. Okay, let's ignore that part. You get 5%. Of course, you're going to get much lesser than that, but let's presume it is 5%. What is the tax liability? Because you have to add all the additional income. Usko aap income mein dalenge, and then you will calculate tax on that. 30% tax liability on that would be 1.5% at 5%. So you deduct that 1.5% from 5. You get an actual return of 3.5%. Now, since you have prematurely broken your FD, what will bank do? It will charge you a premature penalty, and that is usually in the range of 1%. So what are you taking home? 2.5% actual return. And remember, I had presumed that figure of 6% on the higher side and 5% on the higher side. So you will get actually less than 2.5% if you break it prematurely. So still, if somebody in your family says FD अच्छी है, make him show this video. I am ready to discuss all those points. अब the prevalent question is, अगर FD नहीं अच्छी तो फिर पैसा रखना कहाँ है? The only thing is, presume that all this money or corpus of money is to be kept in a place where you feel your emergency money is safe. And I will advise a high earning saving bank account. Remember, I am not telling for the whole amount. I am telling for only the emergency money, which varies from individual to individual. हर एक ने अपनी अपनी कैपेसिटी हैसियत के हिसाब से 2 से लेके 6-7 लाख तक इमरजेंसी सम रखा होता है, दैट कभी भी जरूरत पड़ेगी तो तोड़वा लेंगे. As I said, most of the people keep it in FD. So I advise to keep that money in a high earning saving bank account like IDFC First, like AU Small Financial, or any kind of small financial which offer you higher rate of interest. Yes, you will say that the same figure would be applicable. Yes, the same figure of the FD would be applicable of the taxation part only. But ना आपको उसमें premature की penalty पड़ेगी, ना you will be charged according to the slab. That if you keep it for lesser days, you'll get at that percentage only. For example, IDFC First offers you at 7%. Then the question comes, is the private bank safe? Yes, it is safe. Private bank or nationalized bank, both are legitimate sons of RBI, sons or daughters of RBI, whatever. No gender bias here. If you go back 4 months, March 5th, Yes Bank fiasco happened, and a moratorium of 28 days was applied till the 3rd of April. that people couldn't withdraw more than 10,000 from that. But in 11 days flat, 16th of March, the Yes Bank was back on its feet. And the biggest investor, State Bank of India, with 49%. So if the private banks were not part of the, say, RBI society, I will say, it wouldn't have done anything. So be safe, be secure that your money in a, say, private bank is as safe as a nationalized bank. So remember, these things will always make a small difference when you calculate that. And I have not advised you for the whole money, only for the emergency money that is to be kept over there. So your money is as safe as in a private bank. Remember, don't count the cooperative banks in this list. Only the RBI regulated banks are under the regime of RBI, or RBI, part of RBI society, if I may say so. There are more than 1573, 1573 cooperative banks in India. And they are not banks, they are primarily societies. They have named themselves as banks. They are not a part of regulation by the RBI. Remember the PMC bank crisis which happened in last October or November 2019? It has still not been resolved after almost 11 months. But the Yes Bank fiasco was resolved in 11 days flat. What does it tell you? The answer is as crystal clear. So, FD अच्छी है बुरी है, I leave it to you to decide. So the call is yours. Stay tuned. If you find this video good, please share with your colleagues, and stay tuned for another video very shortly. Thank you so much. Take care. Bye bye.